Recording in progress.
Oh.
Open a question, just raise your hand and we'll go around to you. Go.
Jessica, Vegas scored 20 in the first quarter, and then their scoring total went down each quarter the rest of the game. Just what worked well for this team defensively today?
I think just when we fly around and we help each other, we can be a really good defensive team, and we know that leads to easy offense. So I think just communicating and, putting the extra effort.
So Jazz, Mike, Drake.
That was my question.
Okay, then Mike, Drake.
I know it's not about this ultimately, but did you want a couple of shots there at the tail end for somebody to get you that 10th assist?
No. I learned who I can pass it to, who I can trust, and who cannot be trusted. Arike can be trusted.
You know I sold that last one, though.
No, you didn't. You tried.
I did try.
I know.
You had 22, 20, and 10 last time you had this matchup. Is there anything about this matchup in particular you feel like you've been able to have success against?
No. I think that, I just wanted to come in today because, we obviously lost one out in Portland and wanted to come in and do whatever the team needed to win. And, yeah.
Jess, what was the game plan on Asia, and how do you feel you guys executed it?
I think we did pretty well. I mean, we kept her below our average. Obviously, Asia is, when she gets the ball, if not the hardest, one of the hardest players in the world to stop. So I think Kay did a great job using her length on her and making her take, shots kind of farther out than she wanted to.
Dorothy.
Arike, talk about the communication between the backcourt and the front court out there tonight.
It was really good. Defensively, we were talking, we were scrambling. If we needed somebody to help after a switch and there was an X out, we were talking. Offensively, when Jess gets the ball, she's talking to us to run the lanes and, telling us where to go. So I think we were really just on the same page today.
Jessica, can you talk about the mental discipline it takes to get a lead and also maintain it, because it's easy to kind of lapse, but you guys did not do that today?
Yeah. I mean, I think, every team in this league can score a lot of points really fast, so there's not really time for a little lapse. We had one at the end of the second quarter, and they went on a 9-0 run in probably a minute and a half, so we knew coming out of halftime that we had to do a better job there.
Arike, last time you guys played the Aces, it was your only game of the year where you didn't score a field goal. What did you see tonight that maybe felt a little different than last time you guys played it?
Yeah, I actually probably shouldn't have played that game because I was a little sick, but I was thirsty to play. But, I mean, every game is different, so I don't really look at, okay, you didn't score against Aces last game. This game is going to be different. Like, every game is different. You show up to work, ready to compete, ready to do what you can to help the team. And tonight, I was able to help the team a lot.
Arike, you obviously had a great offensive night, but what you guys did defensively against that talented backcourt was maybe even more impressive, holding all three of them really well below their shooting averages. What was special for you on the energy side, and then just the communication especially there?
Yeah, I think defense, I know defense was a big point for us because, like she said, everybody can score in this league and fast too, and they have really dynamic guards. Paige starting on Chelsea not scoring at all. Us doing pretty good on Jackie, their other guard, Talbot. Obviously, Jewel got some going, but other than that, I think we were really aggressive on the guards and making it hard to, feed the post and making it hard for the post to feed the guards. I think our defense really dictated everything today.
Arike, what is it about the playing the Aces here that gives the Wings so much success?
I mean, we haven't played there yet, so I don't know if it's going to be different, but I don't know. I mean, I think, like I said, we approach every game the same. What happens on the court, I mean, that's up to us. That's up to the other team, obviously, too. But we control a lot of it. And, when we play like that and when we can help dictate their offense by being really aggressive on defense, I think we're in good shape versus anybody. So I can't really say it's Vegas playing at home. Obviously, it's always great to play any team at home with your fans. But we just wanted to come in and compete, especially after dropping that Portland game.
Brianna, Jess.
Arike, the team shot over 70% in the first half. Just what did this team do well offensively kind of early on, and then also just collectively sharing the ball? You, Paige, had 7 assists each, and Jessica had 9 assists.
Yeah, just finding the open man. We had good shots, but we were passing them up to get great shots, and with, the players that we have, you're probably going to knock it down. So just sharing the ball, making the extra pass, trusting that, if you gave it up, it might come back to you or your teammate will knock it down. So just being really selfless.
Do either of you have any thoughts on what Shug Sutton did tonight, specifically with passing and defense?
Yeah, I mean, getting thrown into the fire, she came in, was one of the first subs in the first quarter, and just really, she played steady. Like, obviously, point guard is probably one of the hardest positions other than the forward to me in this league, because you have to know where everybody's supposed to be. You have to know your position, all while getting guarded by somebody. And she hasn't even practiced with us. She just has shoot around, and that really wasn't much. So for her to come in and be steady and, kind of not miss a beat, that just shows, her, how she is as a person, as a vet. I think she's a vet, and just, her game. So I think she did really well for her first game.
That was my question.
Let's go to Willie on the Zoom. Willie, go ahead.
Arike, in terms of this matchup, Wings Aces, since your rookie season coming into this year, Dallas was 3-20. You ladies are 2-0 against them this year in impressive fashion. Obviously, there's a personnel change with the roster. You've seen it build. How can you just speak to the confidence that this team is playing with, and the evolution of it since you've joined this roster?
Yeah, I think you said it, personnel change and just everybody being on the same page. Like, we just have a lot of players. Like, it's kind of hard to not be able to compete with any team with the people that we have on this roster, the coaching staff that we have, and we're always put in position to, win the game. So, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of losses to them. But it's a new year, new team, new coaching staff, and, we're just ready to compete with anybody.
Ladies, thank
you.
Thank you. Thank you.